Funko Fusion. Dave, are you more excited now with this new trailer? Yes or no?
Adam, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to sit in your chair. I want you to relax. Get in a nice comfortable moment. This could be one of the games that I am most excited for this year.
Really? That's
Let's
awesome.
go Funko Pop Fusion. Let's go.
I can't believe it because I am kind of in the same boat. When we first introduced it, we were pretty excited about it, but there wasn't much on it. There wasn't much shown in that original trailer, except for a couple of the franchises in it. But what this is, it's if you didn't watch our previous video, go ahead and check that out. That's like our initial thoughts of it. But refresher, it's a third-person action game made by 1010 Games. It's going to be released this year, September 13th. And I think the coolest thing about this game, over 20 franchises are in it.
Over 20.
Over 20 with 60 playable characters. 60 plus.
We're not talking like little franchises. We're talking franchises. We got Jaws, we got Jurassic Park, we got Chucky, we got Back to the Future. Like these are bangers for sure. Yeah.
The trailer before we dive into all that stuff. Like I said, I'm more excited than I was originally talking about this, and I was excited then. I'm even more excited now. So let me go ahead and pull up that trailer really quick.
And I think this, do you know what this gives me? Like what kind of vibes this gives me? This gives me
Lego?
like a Lego game.
Yeah. That's what we talked about in our first video, too.
Yeah. I feel like we're watching like a Lego game. So if you guys
Yeah.
are just listening, right now we are looking at Jurassic Park, I believe. What is that? What's the snow one?
There's so many.
Yeah, there's so many.
Galactica and
Yeah. And it's all done obviously as like Funko Pop, so all the characters just look like Funkos, but they're all the characters that you love, man. Like it's Shaun of the Dead is in here. Like I said, the Jaws part is so funny. The Back to the Future scene where he's driving the car through and the lightning hits the car and everything like that. It's so sick.
yeah, there's the Mummy, the Thing, the Walking Dead. There's so many great franchises in this, and it looks like the animations are really good. They're funny. Like this dude's head just popped off. It has the feel of like when you kill somebody in Lego and like they just fall apart. That's exactly how this game feels.
Yeah,
and like there's blood splattering. It's a fun looking game.
It's definitely a fun looking game. Do you have the new trailer by any chance?
This is the new trailer, isn't it?
No.
Oh, this is the old trailer? Oh,
Yeah.
crap. My bad. Let me pull up the new trailer. So we can talk about it a little bit while I'm pulling it up, Dave.
Yeah, because the new trailer is the one that got me really, really, really excited. But yeah, like Adam said, basically it just looks like a super fun game, and it looks like a game that like is not going to be too crazy, and you know that like that's something that I kind of crave every once in a while, is just like a game that you can kind of just play, but it's not going to be like a relentless torment on your on your psyche of like I'm just stressed and panicked and trying to beat this stuff.
Right.
Like this is that game.
Exactly. And so here's the updated trailer. I apologize for giving the old stuff. This one was just released about 12 days ago. Again, starts with Jurassic Park, so that's why I kind of thought it was the right one.
Yes, but here is my favorite thing. So if you notice, honestly, it's great that you pulled up the original trailer, because you can see what they've added to this and why I'm so excited. Do you see those purple lines? Yeah. Okay. Do you see all this purple and stuff like that? Okay, so if you guys are just listening, we are getting a view of some purple glowing eyes, and they're using a lot of the same footage from the original trailer, but they've added this like kind of purple lightning that goes along with it. And if you're, obviously you guys aren't gonna be able to hear this, but if you listen to the trailer, do you know who's talking right now?
See, I was trying to figure that out. I know it's the villain of the game who's going to be like trying to get all the power and take over these like IPs, so I don't know who it is though.
Okay, so my thought here is that this is the person talking right now, and the bad guy in this game is going to be the Funko version of Freddy Krueger.
You think so?
It's gotta be Freddy, dude.
I don't know. I
It's
think it might
gotta
just be. I don't know. I don't know who it's gonna be, but overall, I really like the gameplay look. It just has a good feel to it. And essentially, what Dave's talking about, there's a voiceover of the villain saying that he's gonna get all the power, and you just see all of the IPs being like flashed on the screen right now. And again, there's a bunch, and it looks really fun.
Yeah, and they added that purple, but that's that. Okay, right there, right there. See the eyes and behind in the trailer.
Okay, you said Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Isn't that like Freddy Krueger with the claws?
Yeah, Evil Freddy.
But Freddy's a good guy. I think it's just gonna be like an alternate version of Freddy, like the Funko Freddy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be Freddy Krueger.
I don't think it's gonna be Freddy Krueger. I think it's gonna be alternate Freddy. Like,
oh no!
So if you look at it, if you were looking at it, he kind of has a crown, like actual Freddy.
Oh no! I thought it was gonna be Freddy Krueger.
No, I don't think it's even Freddy Krueger at all. I think it's gonna be like an evil Freddy, like a Freddy Funko Freddy.
I thought they were talking about bringing in Freddy Krueger as the bad guy. Oh my god.
Dude, that's so
funny.
Oh
no, dude.
You just ruined that for yourself because I don't think it's going to be anything like Freddy Krueger. That's so funny. But other than that, the game looks really fun. So rambling off a few more of the, like you said, Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, Jaws, The Thing, Chucky, Battlestar Galactica, Knight Rider, Voltron, Invincible, the money, bring me the money. Five Nights at Freddy's, and a bunch more that there's so many. So, and the whole idea is, and I think the story is going to be kind of similar to, I hate to say it, kind of like a Suicide Squad where Brainiac's taking over the universe kind of situation from Suicide Squad. And that's kind of what it seems like it's feeling like. And the way the game's going to work is you're going to get to relive memorable moments through of each of these IPs, and you're using a story to connect them all. So I think it's gonna be jumping between worlds and dimensions, and you're playing as these different characters in these different worlds, and I think that's gonna be really fun.
I thought because they brought in Chucky, and then the way that the voice was it sounded so Freddy Krueger-ish, and I was like, oh no, this is gonna be Freddy Krueger. These are all gonna be dreams. All these people are dreaming. They're in Freddy Krueger dreamland. I was so excited.
I do not believe so, Dave.
I don't think that's gonna be it at all now.
So here, I'll show the screen real quick to see the screenshot what I was talking about. Like I said, he's got a crown on his head, and with that, Freddy also has a crown, and so that's why I think see the crown on the top of his head there. I think that it's gonna be Freddy.
I didn't know they were talking Funko Freddy. I thought they were talking Freddy Krueger.
Nope, but I mean, nice try, Dave.
I'm so salty right now.
I'm sad it shot that down for you.
It did, again, really.
I don't think it's gonna be a groundbreaking story. I just think it's gonna give like we talked about in the last video, is very fun Lego game, that kind of setting, that kind of feel of a game. And you saw at the beginning, they didn't mention Lego, but it said from the developers of the beloved brick games, and so they didn't want to say Lego, so I thought that was pretty funny. But I do have a couple questions about it. The boss battles look fun. When they're fighting that big T-Rex, the certain other characters that are fighting. I want to know how character selection is going to work.
I don't think you're gonna have character selection. If I'm gonna be honest, no, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be one of those games where it's very story driven and very linear, and you're gonna kind of just play whatever character they give you at that moment.
I don't know, because you in the DLC, if you pre-order, you get 2 additional playable characters. So I wonder if they're gonna set it up like Lego, where you played the main story mission, and then you can go back and play it with any character you want.
I mean, that makes sense. But if they're just allowing you to be any character you want, that might be strange. Your Chucky reliving the Back to the Future car scene.
I think that's what they're trying to go for. It's why is Chucky in Back to the Future right now? That, because he's they're connecting all these worlds, and that's kind of what the story's been saying. It's it's trying to connect memorable moments together with all these franchises.
Do you think that they would include that in the trailers though? Like, because it would be very interesting if they threw Chucky in the DeLorean in the trailer.
I think they kind of did when you see like there's 3 franchises all dropping and like spawning in at once.
I don't know, dude. I just feel like they probably have to have some type of linear story attached to this.
No, I think it's gonna be a linear story, but what I think is gonna happen is like, so when you play Lego games, like you have to play the characters until you beat it, but
Yeah.
once you unlock those characters, you can go back, but the cutscenes are still the main characters.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's how it's gonna be set up, and I'm just curious on like if it's gonna have that wheel of different characters you can select, and I wonder if like the animation when you do, it's gonna be a box drop and you like jump through. That's
Oh,
gonna be
it's
kinda cool.
definitely going to be a box drop. You know that they got
Yeah,
to get that in there.
that's so cool. And another thing I wonder with the story is like Funko Freddy evil. Is he like essentially like is this like he's playing with them? Like it's his world where he's like putting them down and he's playing with them and like he's pulling them out of the box and putting them down.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it out there, and I
Mhm.
think that I'm hoping that I'm not alone, but like, but who is Funko Freddy?
He's like the mascot of Funko.
He's like, okay, and there's some universe that exists that there's like an evil version of him.
Apparently in this game there is.
Okay, so the evil Funko Freddy is
Yeah.
like new to this game. Then
Yeah.
this is a new idea.
Yeah, I think so. Because like I said, you see the crown and that's what Funko Freddy has. And then at the end you see Funko Freddy turning into like the skeleton looking thing. So I don't know.
Hmm,
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Very
Okay,
interesting.
all
Yeah.
right. I mean, I'm curious to see what it's gonna be.
I am too.
At this point, I just don't know anymore because like my heart when I was watching the trailer was just like, this is gonna be a linear thing where you get to play as a bunch of different characters. But yeah, now I don't know. Now I don't know.
I think it's gonna have a lot of elements of Lego, especially because it's coming from the like I think it's the former CEO of TT Games or something like that. Some higher up in TT Games, and then the developers within it. So I think it's gonna have that kind of feel to it. A couple other things I have questions about. So it's co-op. Is it local co-op as well? Because I'd love to like. This is a game that my wife would be able to play and have fun, or even my son. So that's a big question I have. Yeah, I guess that's the biggest one I have, I guess.
I hate to say it, dude, but I think the days of couch co-op are kind of dying.
We'll see. We'll see.
It would be, don't get me wrong, dude. You know I'm a retro gamer. I'm an old head, so I love that couch co-op. Hopefully they include it. The one question that I have, has you changed your stance on this whole like possibility of them doing like the special Funkos that you need to buy for stuff in this game?
As of right now, I went on their website. They're not going to do that.
They're not doing that.
They're not doing that, and I think that's a good thing that they're not going to do that. But doesn't mean they won't change their mind and do it in the future. But what I'm more worried about is that they're going to put certain characters behind a paywall, like DLC characters. Like, oh, you want to buy this character? He's $8. That's one thing I'm still worried about. And I think if they were gonna do like the amiibo thing, I'd rather have to buy an amiibo to get a physical thing versus a digital thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like what I'm nervous about is them being like, yo, we got this sweet. Okay, say you want to play as okay, you want to play as Freddy Krueger because I thought he was in the game, but he's not in the freaking game. So, like, if I want to actually play as Freddy Krueger, they're going to put out a limited edition Freddy Krueger Funko where if you buy it inside, like, on the bottom is your digital download code for Freddy.
Or maybe they'll do both where you can get it as a DLC character or you can buy the Funko for just like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do that. I hope they don't do anything crazy like that. I know Lego, they do have DLCs where you can get certain characters, and I always bought those, especially with Lego Marvel. I have every single DC or Lego Marvel character DLC, and I didn't gripe once about buying those because I'm like, heck yeah, I want to play as this character. Heck yeah, I want to do this storyline. And I think that's what they'll probably lean towards.
Because here's the thing, guys. I have I already have way too many collections, and if I this is why I don't have any Funko Pops. And Adam had, how many do you have, Adam?
I have 350, 300 something.
350. Yeah, Adam has 350, and I have 0. And the reason why I have 0 is because I know that if I buy one, I will buy 351, so that I have more than Adam.
I quit buying them, so you'd be able to quickly get past me because when you have a toddler who likes to destroy these things. So okay, let me take it back. I had 350. I probably have like 336 now because he just opens them up and just throws them around. He throws them in the bathtub. The springs in the head get moldy, or he rips the head off. So I have less now, but
14 did not survive.
I guess not. But a couple other additional notes. So like I said, there is a pre-order bonus where you get 2 playable characters, and those 2 characters are Rick Grimes, and I'm going to screw this up. It's another Walking Dead character, Michonne?
Oh, Michonne.
Michonne, yes. Michonne, with also they're going to get 2 outfits for them too. So it sounds like you'll have a lot of customization in the game, and I think that's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. I'm excited for the game. I know I kind of messed up there and thought Freddy was gonna be in it, which he will not be in it, which I'm still salty about, but I'm still excited for it. It looks like a fun game.
I have one more weird thing about this game, and maybe you can answer this or why they did this. So this game is coming out on everything except Xbox One, but it's coming out on PS4.
Maybe it has less to do with you know what? Does Sony own any of these IPs?
Well, even if they did, it's coming out on everything except Xbox One. It's coming on Series X and S.
Oh.
And PS4, PS5, and Switch, but not Xbox One.
Oh, that's so weird.
Or do you think Xbox is like, nope, we're done with Xbox One. Everything's coming out, but PlayStation's still like, hey, I'll keep taking that money, all my PS4 people.
Yeah, no, that could be the thing. I mean, Xbox could just be officially cutting the cord on Xbox One.
Or they're going to put this on Game Pass day one.
Or, yeah, put it on Game Pass.
They're like, well, if you have Xbox One, like, it doesn't matter. You still have Game Pass. So I don't know. I'm really curious on why they did that. Who knows? Maybe they'll come up with a reason behind that. But
if it's because Xbox is just cutting Xbox One, bravo. Bravo. I'm sorry, guys. We talk about this all the time, but, like, the next generation consoles are not next generation consoles anymore. They just are the consoles. So, like, I don't know. I hate to say it. I'm a PS gamer for life, but it's time to cut the cord on the PS4, man. I want titles specifically driven for that tasty PS5 hardware.
I agree, and I'm super excited about it. One more thing, like you said, Dave, there are going to be Funkos being released for this game, and I'm excited about it. So
yeah. Should be sweet. Dropping September 13th on all platforms except for
Friday
Xbox One.
the 13th. So maybe they will bring a Freddy Krueger into it.
They gotta do it. They gotta do it.
Yeah.
They gotta do it, Jason Voorhees.